Welcome to my Scrappin space. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin. And I'm here to share with you an alternate card I made with the July 2025 paper pumpkin. We're going to get my face out of the way and chat. So in another video already posted, I showed you how to put together this kit. The kit included 4 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each card. We're going to use just a piece of it for that. So from the kit, we're using the envelope flap, the stamp that comes with the kit, and the circle label that comes with the kit. Okay, that's all we're going to use from it. Sometimes it's fun to just really expand those pieces by using some other things you can add to it. And because it's Stampin' Up, everything coordinates. So I added to it pool party paper, and this is what I did. I wrote it out for you in case you don't want to wait till I get the directions posted on my blog. We use pool party, and it's kind of a different cut. It's 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I scored it, meaning I made a fold mark, but I didn't cut through at 4 1/4. And now we're going to fold that, just like that. And I apologize, I can see this is not going to be easy to read. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pop it down with a glue dot. Glue dots are always good at telling the paper what you want to do. Let them know you're in charge. So we're going to grab a little glue dot. Because I'm working on a glass mat, everything's going to come up when I'm done. There, I think that'll be easier for you to read. Okay, so we have this. This is our card front. On the inside, notice you can see that pretty plaid. I really like this plaid. And I've attached it to my white card base. So let's talk about where I got that plaid. And the white card insert rather than base. And this is standard 4 by 5 1/4. So here's our envelope flap. And we're going to cut that so that it's 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. The first cut we're going to make is right here at the fold line. Because as you can see, it's not straight. So if I start with this, then it will be easy for me to even it off to get it where I want it. So I'm going to put this against the lip of my paper cutter. And in the cutting gutter, which is like that place where the blade runs, I have right where the envelope, that print is, lined up with the front of the envelope. And I'm going to cut it, and look at that. One, looks like I need new blades, which I'm not going to stop and change right now for you, but I have a little bit of white showing, and I really don't like that. So let's get a new blade in there if I'm going to cut again. I told you I wasn't, but it's so easy and quick to change a blade. The blades come 4 to a pack, and I'm going to just move this a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And there's an opening here that's a little wider, and we're just going to pop that out. Guys, there we go. Not a great hands day. And this is going in the trash, and the new one is going in here. There we go. All right, so we're going to try again. Right next to there, we have plenty of the, it isn't like I'm going to run out. Oh my gosh, what a difference a new blade makes. All right, and then it's going to be 1 1/2. So I'm going to cut that next. I'm lining it up at the 1 1/2 mark. But I always want to push up. If I'm holding the paper against the top of the paper cutter, I want the blade to go up too. We'll set that aside. I have an idea for that. We'll see if it's going to work. And then this needs to be 5 1/4. Well, I don't want it to angle off. See how it kind of goes up there? So I'm going to put right at the bottom of that angle. I'm going to cut there. That little scrap can go. And 5 1/4 I'm going to measure here. And actually, 5 1/4 was where those 2 bottom angles were. That's the smallest piece of your paper. All right, that was easy. Then we're going to attach this to that white card insert. Your kit comes with glue dots, tear and tape, dimensionals. I'm going to grab multi-purpose glue. You could use a tape runner, but I want to line this up right at the edge. And the multi-purpose glue, because it's liquid, lets me move things around once I set it down. So I'm going to put this right here. There we go. And I don't, see how I don't quite have, maybe you can't tell, but I don't have it at the edge, and I want it at the edge. So because it's multi-purpose glue, I can just move it. Like seriously, how easy was that? Now I will grab a tape runner. And I'm going to put this on the inside of my card, making sure this fun plaid can be seen. Look how good that goes with that card base. Stampin' Up, boy, they do a great job of coordinating everything. So I got this far and I felt like I wanted to mimic the plaid and have some texture here. So I cut a piece of Pool Party that was 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and I grabbed the Forever Plaid embossing folder. I love this for lots of reasons. I of course love the plaid, but as I was prepping card kits for my Paper Pumpkin customers who will pick up their card kits this week, I could emboss 2 card fronts at one time. These longer embossing folders are wonderful. So that's what I have here. And this is pretty heavily embossed. So we're going to use multi-purpose glue. See how that's kind of getting in the crevices? And when I push down, it will fill in. But I'm not going too close to any edge, because when I push down, it will spread out and could go outside my card. And I don't want it on the front of my card. There's not an up or down. It doesn't really matter which way you put it. But you're just going to put it here. Like so. Making sure it's straight. There we go. Now, I stamped thank you. That's a stamp that comes in the kit with Pool Party ink. It's going to be a great thank you card. But this one is not, this card I'm making now is not going for just anyone. It's going for my Dino. So I am 3 weeks out from a new knee. And let me tell you, the first 2 weeks were not pretty. I am not a good patient. I am, just for lots of reasons. And he's just been amazing me, driving me wherever I can need to be, because I can't drive. I couldn't drive until this week. Putting up with everything, making sure I had ice, just doing everything I needed. So I have a little gift for him that he doesn't know about that I'm going to share with you. And when I show it to you, you'll understand why I used this saying, life is sweeter with you. But let's finish the card first, then I'll show you the gift. All right, so we're going to put dimensionals just on one side. We just want to make sure they're on the correct side, because if I put them on the wrong side, I'm going to keep my card and it won't open. So that's going to go there, and that is really all there is to making this card. Look at that. It doesn't need anything else. It would work for anyone, but I think it's going to be perfect for Dino. Now, you know, envelope. So I could use an envelope that came with the kit, because it uses this plaid, and that would be perfect. But we have this strip left over, and on the back of this strip, I know you can't see it, but it's all the adhesive, the part that seals the envelope. So this was my thought. I think I'm going to put it right down here at the bottom. And I could use glue. I could use the adhesive that comes on the kit. I'm looking to see if I have a water pen close by, and I do not, because I hate the taste of glue. So I'm not going to lick it. You could do that. But if I had one of my water pens close by, I could do that. We're going to use a little glue instead, which actually will let me move it around, which is better than licking the adhesive anyway. See how I'm kind of getting it where I want it on this? Ooh, guys, I kind of like that look, don't you? And if you don't, you could do your envelope differently. So let me show you what I'm giving him with the thank you card. Those of you who follow me on Facebook and our adventures know that my husband would eat ice cream every single day. Every single day. And every fall we go to our favorite Door County for a week, and I document every year how much ice cream Dino eats in Door County. It's rare that he only has one cone a day, but I post on my page what kind of cone he's having, where he got it, which cone of the day it is. So look what I found. I found him an ice cream shop passport. So he could, it says 110 shops. Now we won't get to all of them, but we might get to a lot of them. It's good for until the end of 2026. So we'll keep it in the car. But one of it, you know, there's Door County ones, there's other ones, but he gets 50% off 2 ice cream creations, which is going to be like perfect for him. And maybe we will find him some new ice cream shops. So that's going to go with his thank you. So that's why I put life is sweeter with you. But you could also do the thank you. The directions will be up on my blog. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. If you liked what you saw, please share it with your crafty friends. Until next time, take care and keep crafting. It's good for you.